Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Michael Orff, and I'll be your instructor this semester for Arkansas History. I apologize for the tardiness of this video. Typically, these go out on Monday evenings, so this is late, and that's on me, and I'm sorry about that, and I apologize. But I wanted to go over the course with you just in brief this week and kind of go through some things. Getting started here, if you'll click on the Getting Started link, I'll kind of give you some information. I talked about here my instructor introduction. This is my cell phone number here. Please text me and I'll get back to you as soon as I need to if it's an emergency. If it's not, you can just give me an email and I'll get back to you within 24 hours, as I said in the semester. On how to be a successful student, I'm not going to go through all of this, but the big thing really is don't wait until the last 2 hours to do any work. Always communicate, always do your work ahead of time. That way, if there are any issues that come up, you have plenty of time to correct them. On the syllabus, a couple of things to point out. Again, you guys have read this or can read this. For this course, you have 4 major exams covering between 4 and 5 chapters each. You'll have weekly quizzes, excuse me, each worth 10 points. You'll have 2 chances each quiz. Highest grade counts. During a week you have an exam. There is no quiz, and so you have 4 exams. You have 12 weekly quizzes. You'll have discussion posts each week. We'll go over the discussion post guidelines here in a second. You're going to compile a list of resources on Arkansas history. We'll talk about that again in a second. Arkansas Historical Quarterly Reviews, we'll look at that as well, and then Arkansas History Research Project. And you can notice here for the class there are 935 points total in the class. Late assignments, you have 5 days to get something into me. Every day that's late, it's 5 points off. After 5 days, the grade's a 0. There are some extenuating circumstances such as a hospital stay, or in this case, if your textbook is not in yet, I'll work with you to get that, get caught up. But please turn your work in on time. Again, this you can read and go through. In the assignments tab is where I will post everything. Each week there'll be a folder, so if I click on this week of introductory posts, and really this post is just to confirm your attendance in the class. Just say hi and introduce yourself to the rest of the class. Week 1 discussion post is really where the points come in, talking about the first 2 chapters in the textbook. And then you'll have a quiz that will open every Thursday at midnight and run through Sunday at midnight, not Saturday, which is my mistake as it says on the course calendar. So Thursday midnight, Thursday 11:59 p.m. through Sunday 11:59 p.m. Also, starting next week, I will begin posting PowerPoints to review those chapters. I did them this week primarily because it's really more geography than anything else, so I didn't really do a whole lot with that. Discussion board, you'll be able to access through the weekly assignments. Other resources, this is what I want to spend a little bit of time on today and go through these things here. Discussion post guidelines. Number 1, these are all going to be worth 10 points. And you may think, oh, it's only 10 points. If I skip it, it's no big deal. I've seen grades drop from A's to C's because people did not do discussion postings. So take them seriously. Number 1, original post that is comprehensive, thought-provoking, and you've given it some thought, and it has to be at least 150 words long. I want your opinion on something. Don't just tell me what the article or reading states. I know what it states. Give me your own opinion. Critique the thing, good and bad. If it's not 150 words long, you lose 3 points. You also then have to respond to other students. Each of those responses has to be 75 words. You're talking about 6 to 7 sentences long. You get 1 point for each one. So that's the 10 points. You have to give me your post. It has to be 150 words, and it has to be, then you have to respond to 2 others. That's how you earn 10 points. on each of the posts. Make sure you do these things. Don't tell me I didn't know I was losing points, because the discussion board posting guidelines are right here for you to review. So make sure just follow these guidelines. Arkansas Historical Quarterly. You'll do 4 of these over the course of the semester. You can see when they are due here on the weeks and what chapters you'll be covering. So basically, on week 4, you're going to submit a quarterly review that's going to look at something in chapters 1 through 4. It needs to be from the Arkansas Historical Quarterly. You can access it through the ASU Mountain Home Library website. One second while I pull this up. Excuse me. On the library website, you have research databases. I would recommend using JSTOR or ProQuest to find the Arkansas Historical Quarterly Review. The article has to be from the Arkansas Historical Quarterly Review unless you have a source approved by me in advance. So if there's something else you want to use in advance, that's fine, but you have to get it approved by me before you can use it. Do not submit an article that is not using the article review, I should say, that is not using an article from the Arkansas Historical Quarterly Review without prior permission. Secondly, make sure it's an article review. Don't use something that's a book that you find in the quarterly review that's a review of a book somebody written. Make sure it's an actual article on a topic such as Native Americans, desegregation, Little Rock Central school crisis, whatever it may be, but it needs to be an article, not a book review that you found. Very simply put, discuss the purpose of the article, whether or not the author gets the point across, and did you enjoy the article and why you did or did not enjoy the article. Then the guidelines there. 1 page in length, 12 size New Roman font, double space your writing, and give me a reference of your article. If you do not provide this information, you will not receive full credit for the assignment. Very simple. If you have any questions about this, please let me know, and I will answer them as quickly as I can. History resources instructions. This is very simple. You're going to develop a list of resources that students can use about Arkansas history. 5 internet sites, 3 published works, 3 museum websites, and 2 events or activities websites. Read over this. Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But basically, over each of these, you're going to write about a 1 to 2 page or paragraph evaluation of each of the pieces of information that you provide. This is as simple as it sounds. And I'll talk more about this as we go through the semester. Study guides, basically what this is a list of questions to think about as you're reading each of the chapters. You're not going to be great on it. You don't have to turn them in, but it's a good way to study those chapters. And then finally, your research assignment. Excuse me. For your research assignment, pick one of the following research topics: a person's experience during desegregation in Arkansas, Arkansas Civil War battle, a famous non-politician from Arkansas, or the founding of Arkansas City, and then put together a 10 to 15 slide PowerPoint presentation with a reference slide on your topic. I don't need a paper. You're basically putting together a PowerPoint presentation over something. Again, a person's experience during desegregation in Arkansas, Arkansas Civil War battle, a famous non-politician from Arkansas, so a actor, a singer, a business person, whatever it may be, or the founding of an Arkansas city, how the city was started and where it is today. Again, 10 to 15 slides, and one slide has to be a reference. This is due the last Friday in April. Very simple. There's no paper to write, but you're still conducting research, which I think is important. Always, always, always go back and refer to your other resources tab. If you forget something about an assignment, always go back and check that and see. Again, I will post a video every Monday, kind of highlighting the week and going over things. And again, I apologize for the lateness of this one. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email or send me a text message. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. I look forward to having a great semester, and have a good evening.